What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. Sorry for the break, I was just out living life. I'm not sure if the uploads will be back as frequently as they were before, but I'm back, and today I've got a Karen story that I know you guys are gonna love. This is actually something I ended up seeing myself last time I was at the grocery store. I was just trying to do my thing, get up and down the aisles, get some bread, literally, not the money kind, no robbing here. That being said, I tend to wake up a little early now. So when I went to the store, it was like a weekday morning, so it was pretty dead. There was just not a lot of people there. Not like eerily quiet. It didn't feel like I was in an apocalypse or anything, but I was just kind of aware that like the store wasn't popping like a Saturday at 10 a.m. And I was just kind of grocery shopping, doing my thing, literally trying to pick out what type of bread that I wanted when I heard screaming coming from like the front section of the store. And obviously the first thing that you're gonna think when you hear screaming in a grocery store early in the morning is that, like, I don't know, there's like a medical emergency or something, or maybe one of the stalkers realized they're out of green beans. I have no clue. I just didn't really think that there would be anything going on involving a Karen screaming at a worker this early in the morning. You think when you roll out of bed, you would just be like, time to go get my groceries. I didn't know people were up at like 7 a.m. still angry at the world. Maybe they're just a little grumpy, didn't get their beauty sleep. But regardless, I hear screaming, so obviously I go to look. And as I come around the corner with my cart towards like the front of the store where the registers are, it kind of comes into view, and I can hear the Karen way clearly now, and I can see her. And she's yelling something about how, like, technically this is legal tender, so because she's in America and an American citizen, the store has to take it as payment. And she's just going off. And I don't even know how we've gotten here, but like, obviously I'm a little interested. I don't know why the grocery store wouldn't take her money, right? Maybe I would be irritated too if I pulled out a $100 bill to pay with my groceries and they're like, sorry, we don't take cash. I'd be like, well, this is money, you have to take it. So obviously I just start kind of listening to the situation. I'm not trying to be nosy, but I'm just watching it unfold. And I moved a little closer, and she's still going off about how, due to the Federal Reserve policy and blah, 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 this is legal money and they have to take it and da-da-da-da-da, just going off, saying a bunch of statutes and laws and all this stuff. And I'm sure there's got to be more to the story, because I just don't really understand why this store would just be denying taking her money. Like, yeah, she's ranting about how it's legal money, but clearly there's something about this money that's off if they're not taking it. And that's when I finally hear the cashier speak for the first time. She had just been ranting about how, this is real money. Ma'am, it's not real money. Which instantly kind of explained why they're not going to take it, right? Like, the cashier is just like, look, this isn't money. I can't take this. And the Karen snapbacks that, like, the United States has printed endless money. This is actually worth much more, and it is legal tender, as said in Section 4, Paragraph 5 of the U.S. Constitution. And the poor worker goes, ma'am, I can't take precious metals as payment for your groceries. And at that point, I'm super confused. I mean, I guess the U.S. dollar used to be based on, like, the gold system. There used to just be, like, a vault of gold, and technically every dollar was exchangeable for gold. But I didn't think that you could just, like, take a gold nugget to the store and be like, that right there, $60 worth. I don't know if she knows her laws right. Maybe I'm an idiot, but I also feel like stores want money. It's not like Roman bartering days. Like, is this lady really carrying around a satchel with just a half pound of gold at all times in case she feels like buying a car? Like, I didn't realize people literally carry precious metals around to try to like buy stuff with it. Anyways, the Karen apparently doesn't like the fact that this cashier is not going to take the precious metals to pay for the groceries, because it's the 21st century. They're not going to be taking her gold and pressing their own coins or anything. And so the Karen just starts going off. If you're not going to take this money that you're supposed to legally take as outlined in the U.S. Constitution, then you're going to have a big problem on your hands, because I've already picked out these groceries. I don't think that they're going to have a big problem on their hands. It sounds like you might, it sounds like you picked out a bunch of groceries at the grocery store and didn't bring any way to pay for it other than like a gold nugget. I don't even know what she had, what precious metal it'd been. For all I know, it could have been like a cup of copper, dude. Who knows? But regardless, I'm just like insanely confused listening to this go down, because now she's going off about how it's their problem that she has a cart of groceries she can't pay for. And listen, I guess maybe she thought it would be really annoying to put it back, but the reality is, as someone who worked in a grocery store, there's probably a dude whose job it is just to run stuff back and like put stuff away if people don't end up buying it. So sure, I guess it would be unfortunate for that dude. But at the end of the day, it's definitely way more of a your problem thing if you picked out all these groceries and need food and you didn't bring money. I mean, yeah, I know stores want to make money, but like, what did you expect the cashier to do? Oh no, please take this food for free. I do not want to have to put it back, especially because this worker's not making money off the store selling stuff. They're getting an hourly pay rate. Sure, the store has to be profitable to stay in business, but do you really think this cashier in particular is like, oh no, ma'am, please do not put back your frozen potatoes? Like, I just don't really feel like there's any reason for the cashier to care at all. Either way, though, Karen kind of continues her rant about how, like, this is your problem. You're going to give me these groceries for free, da-da-da-da-da. And obviously, they're just not going to give away the groceries for free. And I'm listening to all of this while, like, pretending to look at this little end cap aisle of cereal thing. And I'm probably looking at the back of the cereal box for 5 minutes, dude. I could tell you all the nutritional facts. But regardless, the worker is like, I can't give you these groceries for free. It's not my fault that you didn't bring payment, that's just really not how it works. And I could tell that the cashier was starting to get annoyed because the customer service voice had started to falter a bit. And like she said, it's just not my fault you didn't bring a way to pay. Usually you'd be like, oh, ma'am, that's very unfortunate. If you could please find an alternative form of payment, we'll be able to push through this transaction. Nah, they were like, listen, you're stupid. You didn't bring money. And it would have been better if I could have seen like what she had, dude. I'm just imagining some big like gold nugget just sitting on like the scanner, dude. But yes, the cashier confirms that in fact they are not allowed to just give away free groceries because someone demands it and apparently brought a gold nugget to pay and they can't take it. So that's their fault and they get free groceries. I feel like if this was a known store policy, like if this did work, no one would ever pay for groceries. I would just do this all the time. Not in a bad way, but if it really was like I could just take a gold nugget somewhere and if they were like, I don't know what to do with this, I got stuff for free, everyone would do that. You just go to a Lambo dealership, they're like, that'll be 400 grand. No, my friend, you forget that I have a cube of zinc. Yes, that is right, precious metal. So I will be taking 4 Lamborghinis. Anyways, so now that Karen has gotten the confirmation that she's not going to be getting the free groceries, she decides to double down and scream that she's just going to take it then, and starts just pushing the cart out of the store. Now, in stores like this, there's not a whole lot of security. There was like one guy. And the thing about security in stores like this is they can't really do anything. Like, the law makes it that they basically just have to let you steal stuff. They're not allowed to tackle you. They're not allowed to like prevent you from taking things. They can't grab the cart. Basically, they can just follow you and like take your picture and go, don't steal that. And like, that's really it. Their hands are tied. And I think that's stupid, bro. But it's the way the law works. And obviously they're not going to go to jail to like prevent this lady from stealing groceries. So she starts taking the cart out and the security guard is like, hey man, please don't take that. Please don't take that. And this one guy is like following her out the store, just saying again, please don't take the groceries. And she's just ignoring him, walking towards the door. And I honestly thought that she was going to take him. Like I said, when I worked in a grocery store, we would have it happen. That's how I know they're not allowed to do anything. Like there's been plenty of times I just had to watch some dude walk out the door with a cart full of groceries he didn't pay for because my boss is like, you can't do anything and neither can I. So I just assumed that was going to happen. But it was almost like when she got to the door of the grocery store, guilt hit her for a second because she finally just stops the cart and she goes, fine, I guess I don't want these groceries. And he goes, thank you for not stealing them, ma'am. And her response to not being able to steal these groceries isn't just a normal reaction of like, you're welcome for not stealing them and leaving the store. At that point, I would have been like, getting out of there. No, she then starts screaming at the security guard about how this entire store is going to be hearing from her lawyer because, they have to accept legal tender here. There's no way that they're able to run a business without the ability to take precious metals as payment. Just a whole laundry list of just things that I don't think are true. Like, all right, I need to fact check on that one. I can't guarantee you what stores have to do. That being said, I just don't feel like it's 1882 anymore, man. I feel like there's not a whole lot of people whipping out precious metals to pay for stuff like a check in the 80s. And so she storms out of there after yelling for a bit and she leaves the cart. And, obviously I'm glad she didn't steal the groceries, but I was just kind of confused as to why she was committing that hard and then not. Like, stealing is wrong, but I thought the gold bug had already made a big enough scene and, like, storming out of the store with the guy following her saying, don't steal stuff. I just assumed she was going to take it. Either way, though, they took the cart to the back, probably put all the stuff back. It wasn't that big of a deal, no one's day was ruined, Karen. But, yeah. She left, and after that, I went back to consuming my groceries, or not consuming, putting them in the cart so I could buy them. Don't consume them before you buy. No. So, basically what ended up happening, finished, checked out, went to the car, went home, and instantly knew that it was going to be a video for the channel. But yeah, that's the Karen who apparently expected free groceries for some reason. Seriously, dude, I just can't believe that this lady thought she was about to bust out the precious metals to pay for stuff. Like, she was gonna bring Skyrim bartering to the real world, dude. Yes, very nice. You can have the store yourself. Regardless, that's gonna do it for the video, guys. I know this one was shorter. I just thought it was funny. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you can press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought. And, of course, subscribe if you're new and turn on those notifications, baby. If you really want to help me out, I do post these on Spotify, so you can listen to them offline without gameplay, whatever floats your boat. The link to that will be in the top of the description, so feel free to do it. Use code Scrubby at the G Fuel checkout, and hopefully I will see each and every single one of you guys soon with another video. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. I'm out. Peace.